Welcome to Jackjester Radio. I'm your host, Jackjester. Ben Rockaway won't be joining us because it's late and I couldn't wait until morning to record. Alright, this is not clickbait. I promise you, I actually killed a shark. And I want to apologize in advance because I do these improv and don't have a script. I think it feels more natural that way. Anyway, the story goes like this. I was around 12 or so years ago and summertime. I remember this because I had to take a nap and I argued that it was too bright out to sleep. Anyways, my sister had a pet shark and I had to sleep in her room because my bed was broken or something. I don't remember. Probably doesn't matter. I want to get all the details out now because the story is very anticlimactic. I was just sitting in my room admiring her shark because, you know, it's a shark and not everyone has a pet shark. Thought it was pretty cool. And it was. Okay. It looked hungry to me because, you know, it's a shark and I've watched Finding Nemo. So I gave it food, and it's the type of, like, it comes in a little container. You know how you do that salt trick where you unscrew the lid and people dump salt all over the food? That's basically what happened with the fish food or shark food. Except it wasn't a prank and it wasn't on purpose, whoever did it, and it just all came out. I didn't know you could overfeed fish back then because I wasn't very old, and so I just like, oh, he's gonna eat all the food, my sister's gonna have to buy food, but that's not that bad. I overfed the shark and that's what killed it. So as I said, it's a very anticlimactic story, but it's still fun to say. Yeah, my sister was pretty upset because, you know, it's a shark. That's a pretty cool pet to have, something to brag about, and it's, you know, it's cool. So yeah, I killed the shark by overfeeding it. Poor shark. That was a pretty sad day for my sister and, you know, people who like the shark, but my family has a pretty cool history of interesting pets we've had. I have had a pet owl I rescued, and it had a broken wing. I mean, it eventually flew away, so it wasn't really a pet. Anyway, I'm getting off track. See, the cool thing is there's people who have actually killed a shark with spears or something because they are either shark hunters or... I don't know if this is true, but I think if someone gets bitten by a shark, you have to kill the shark. That might be a myth. I'm not quite sure, but... I'm pretty sure none of them have killed a shark by overfeeding it. So, I mean, they did it the easy way by spearing it or, you know, harpoon gun. They didn't go up to it and shove food in its mouth and just like, here, eat this, eat this. I mean, those sharks are probably smart and they wouldn't do that. They'd probably just eat you. But still, okay. So, as you know from earlier, it's late. So at this point, if you're wondering why I'm jumping from thing to thing, that's because I cannot focus at all. Have you ever played Two Truths and a Lie? It's a fun little game. You probably played it at school or some sort of event. It's an icebreaker game, and basically you have to have two true stories and one lie. Something you haven't done. And this is an awesome truth because most people will think it's a lie and then they figure out it's true and they think I'm super cool. They'll ask, how did you kill it? And I say, I overfed it. And then they're just really disappointed because they thought it was really cool. I mean, I am, but even if it was a domestic pet shark, still cool. The funny thing that happened is I got picked back when my nephew was supposed to be taking a nap, and he got out of his room and went into mine, and he ended up taking my fish that I had, which was a cool Japanese fighter fish, as like a betta fish. I'm pretty sure he ate it. He either ate it or flushed it down the toilet or something, but I did not have a fish anymore. Which, sad to say, I was not too broken up about it, because a fish is not a super exciting pet to have. Just kind of, it looks pretty, but it's not exciting. It's like a plant. It's cool to have in your room. It makes your room look nice, but it's just not that exciting. It's just fun to look at. A fish is cooler to look at than a plant, but that is the end of my anticlimactic story. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I want to give a big thank you to all my patrons who are on Patreon or help me in other ways. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And if you are watching this and you are not a patron and you want to be, I have a link in my bio for my Patreon. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Jackjester Radio.